Good morning, my friends. It's John Enos. I've had a lot of interest in the sleep hack video and a lot of people requesting me to go a little deeper on that. So I'm sitting here in the morning sun on my porch and I'm going to go deeper into two aspects that I talked about in the last little brief video. And the first is the obvious one that I'm doing today, which is getting some early morning light. I just saw another headline this week, ironically, after posting my original video, that another study has come out confirming that exposure to morning and, in some regards, evening light as well goes a long way to help restoring your circadian rhythms and your light balance, which has a big impact then on your sleep. I am naturally habituated to this sort of behavior anyway. My friends and I call ourselves people of the porch. Porch sitting is one of our major activities year-round. But as I've gotten more into this, into reading about the science of the importance of vitamin D production from sunlight on your skin being the best, if you have a type of skin that will produce vitamin D, otherwise you need to supplement with it, because what they say is it's not cold and flu season, it's vitamin D deficiency season. At the extremes of the north and south during our polar winters, we just don't get enough vitamin D, and that has a major impact on our immune system. So getting sunlight year-round is something I became intentional about for a lot of reasons, and it has a lot of different benefits, from UV to vitamin D to this circadian thing that helps with sleep. Now, obviously, the trick is to do it in balance, because too much of a good thing is bad for you as well. Sunscreen industry is $1 billion industry, and not for no reason. So you don't want to get irradiated to the point that's negative. So that means knowing your latitude and knowing how much time, building up your tolerance to it, and then not exceeding, not burning. Don't burn yourself, but get that positive light exposure frequently is really important. Now, the second factor that has had a big impact on my ability to have longer blocks of more restful sleep has been getting my stress levels down. And for me, and everybody groans when you hear the word meditating, but discovering a form of stillness that counts as meditation, at least in what it's doing with my brain and with my stress levels, has been really essential. And as I've gotten more and more into that, especially in the last 2 years, and then also found that my workout schedule could be too intense, and that would disrupt my sleep cycle. So getting your physical workout and exhaustion level balanced correctly is tough. And everybody has those personal metrics that are different for each of us. But getting your stress levels down will have a profound impact on your sleep. And let me conclude with a kind of meta concept. It blew me away about 10 years ago when I realized that we could take charge of a lot of these biological systems, that we're just, we're intelligent beings, but we're kind of plugged into just a primate body. And it's complex in many ways, but it's really simple in other ways. And it's mechanical in certain ways, and it's quite spiritual in other ways. But in its mechanical physicality, we have some levers we can pull to change some things that, if they're not working in our behavior patterns or in our and that includes mood, depression, happiness. These things can be regulated by behavioral changes and by, we know that's why we enjoy substances, because they change our mood. You know that by drinking something or smoking something, you can alter your perceptions. Well, you can do that in a systemic way that changes how your body responds to stress, how you engage with your sleep-wake patterns, et cetera, et cetera. All of this can be hacked. We can have an impact on it. We're not just the genetic lottery is real, my friends. We have traits in us that we can't do much about. But leaning into some of these techniques, we have the power to alter quite a bit, including states of mind in a profound way. So I'll get into more details later, but hit the heart if you enjoyed this and share with friends, and we'll go deeper. But I have been profoundly blessed by learning some of these techniques, and I just hope some of you, if you are interested, pick up on it and say, yeah, I can take charge of certain aspects of my life. Ciao for now.